Turn now to the nation's capital, where despite the crisis abroad, President Biden has a lot of domestic agenda items to touch on in his first State of the Union address that's scheduled for tonight. NewsNation's Leland Vittert is in Washington, D.C. to cover that speech. Good morning to you, and thank you for being there for us in D.C. Let's take a look at our exclusive NewsNation poll really quickly. Biden's approval ratings, they've been sagging. The State of the Union could be a stirring moment, inspirational, but will it change people's minds?
Now, Adrienne, you hit on the key issue right now. President Biden comes to the Capitol tonight with the lowest approval rating of any Democratic president since Jimmy Carter. And there are some parallels here. The two issues that Americans care about the most, peace and prosperity, are both at issue. Another part of that NewsNation poll, 80% of Americans say inflation is a big concern of theirs. It's the #1 issue on Americans' minds. So this is a president who can't come in and say, all is well, the State of the Union is strong, here is all of my great policy proposals. Expect President Biden to, in one way or another, acknowledge the issues that America is facing, let Americans know that he feels their pain, he feels their sense of unease, both about the economy, which he will talk about how he wants to fix, and acknowledge that inflation is real, because that's what people need to hear, that their president feels that, but also try to reassure them that this crisis in Ukraine, and for the first time in my memory, a president being asked about nuclear war, is something that he has handled. Added to this, Adrienne, is the idea that no longer is this a domestic political audience of his party and then a few persuadable voters. He's now speaking to the world. You can better believe that all night tonight, Vladimir Putin is going to be up in Moscow watching, as are everybody in Ukraine, as are everybody in the leaders in the capitals of the NATO countries.
You make a very good point. The world is watching. Leland, thank you so much for joining us. I know you have a full agenda today yourself. You can watch his special coverage. Leland is going to be live from Washington on the State of the Union address right here. Coming up tonight, that speech scheduled at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to click on the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.